So Lisa here again. Today I will be running through our series for upper body day. We're going to be doing 3 sets. Our sets are going to be laid out in 5 reps, 10 reps, 15 reps. And then we're going to go back and do it again the opposite direction. 5, 10s, 15s, 3 sets. So warm up, get your body flowing, get that blood moving, do the warm-up series. First move that we have for you is going to be 5 inchworms. You remember these from the other day. We're going to start, roll our head down, roll our body down. 3 hand presses are going to take us out to a flat back plank. Bring it back in. We're going to do 5 of those. Next up, tricep push-ups. Now I'm going to do them on my knees. I'm not Superwoman. If you are and you are super strong in the upper body, you go and you get it, girl. But I know my limits and I know what works for me. And so no shame in your game, just as long as you play. All right, so I'm on my knees here. Nice flat back. Hands a little bit wider than my shoulders. I'm going to angle my hands out just a smidge so that I can get that elbow nice and tight. What I want to do is when I come in, my elbow is going to be like this. I want to come in like this. Elbows nice and tucked in. And I'm going to lower down. Okay? On my knees, hug my elbows in nice and tight. Drop it down. You could also call this the chaturanga in yoga, if you're familiar with that. Same thing. 5 of those. Next up, plank shoulder taps. This is going to work your abs as well as those front parts of your shoulders right here. We're going to be in a nice high plank. Keep everything in a nice straight line. And you just tap your shoulders. Okay? We're going to be using our abs on that one. Next up are overhead presses. Grab a medium set of weights. Lift them up, make you look like goalposts, football goalposts. And up and down. Keep your arms at 90 degrees, don't go lower. We got 10 here. All right, next up, front raise. I'm going to drop down my weights a little bit so that I do not activate my back or start swaying. So I like to put my thumbs out, use soup cans if you don't have weights, and just raise up and down. Now do not go higher than your shoulder. And I don't want to see this. None of that. Stand up nice and tall. Stand it back to a wall if you have to. Raise your arms up and lower. We got 10 of those. Next up, kickbacks. I'm gonna up my weight just a little bit. It's gonna be standing kickbacks. Staggered leg stance. Support your weight on this leg. I'm gonna row the weight up into my armpit, and this is where I keep my elbow. Extend back, in. It also helps. Wrap your hand around your elbow here, and it helps from swinging in. I don't want to see this. That's using momentum and swing. That's not going to do much for you. Keep it nice, locked in, extend. All right, 10 of those bad boys. Next up, tricep dips. Back to the table or chair or floor, however it is you do it. I do mine on the table. Again, kind of splay your arms out a little bit so that you're hugging your shoulders or your elbows in to your, that's going to help you engage in your triceps. We got 15 of these. I like to do this, get a little extra pigeon stretch while I do mine. All right, next up, we have upright rows. Go back to your medium set of weights. Feet hip distance apart. Hands or palms face towards you. Light grip on the weights, and you row up. Up to your chest and down. Point your elbows to the sky. Nice upright row. Last thing is chest flies. Down on the ground for this one, ladies. What we're gonna do here, let me make sure I'm in view, is start with the weights at the top, and we're going to open and bring it back in. Don't feel like you need to flop all the way to the floor. That doesn't do anything for you. Make sure you always keep tension in that muscle, okay? If this is your range of motion, that's okay, that's what it is. What we're working on is this muscle right here. These are what holds your ladies up nice and tall. All right, so those were our 3 sets. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna repeat and go backwards. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with set number 3 from the top. We're gonna start back with 15 dips. We're gonna go 15, dip, 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 dip. And then we're gonna go 15 rows, 15 chest flies. Then we're gonna go back to our set of 10. 10 overhead presses, 10 front raise, 10 kickbacks. Okay? 5. We're on to set number 1 again. We're back to the 5s. Right here, we got 5 shoulder planks. All right? Then we got 5 tricep push-ups. Guess I could have just stayed on the floor, huh? That's why I wrote it that way. 5 tricep push-ups, followed by my favorite, 5 inchworms to end the day. 5 inchworms. Stand back up, big deep breath. Be thankful for the day.